we go. 5.
5.
5.
5.
5.
5.
All right, on the other side now. 6.
6.
6.
6.
6.
6.
6.
6.
Okay, now we're going to chain them up. Here we go. 1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2.
3, 4.
3, 4.
3, 4.
3, 4.
3, 4.
3, 4.
5, 6.
5, 6.
5, 6.
5, 6.
5, 6.
5, 6.
All right, now we're going to get tricky. Here we go. 1, 4.
1, 4.
1, 4.
1, 4.
1, 4.
1, 4.
You haven't caught on yet. I'll do all of these 3 times. The first time, that's okay. You'll catch on by the 3rd time through. All right, here we go. 2, 3.
2, 3.
2, 3.
2, 3.
2, 3.
2, 3.
All right, here we go. 1, 6.
1, 6.
1, 6.
1, 6.
1, 6.
1, 6.
2, 5.
2, 5.
2, 5.
2, 5.
2, 5.
2, 5.
Let's do 3, 4.
3, 4.
3, 4.
3, 4.
Nice and loud. Don't let that voice get quiet. 3, 4.
3, 4.
6, 1.
6, 1.
6, 1.
6, 1.
6, 1.
6, 1.
2, 5.
2, 5.
2, 5.
2, 5.
2, 5.
2, 5.
Let's finish nice and strong. 1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2.
1, 2.
Give yourself a hand. There we go. There we go. Nicely done. So now y'all know a little bit about boxing. We do outreach groups. So we do outreach groups at Iowa State University, where we do on Tuesdays it's boxing, on Wednesdays it's singing, and on Thursdays it's dancing. From 2 to 3 in the afternoon in Ames, Iowa. But if you don't want to make the drive, you can join us through Zoom. Okay? So you want to find us on our website. If you search Parkinson's Iowa State, you will come across Dr. Stegemuller. She's in the back of the room too. You can find us at our booth over with the other vendors, and we'd be happy to connect you to that Zoom meeting so you can sing, box, and dance with us. Now I'm going to pass it over to Ella, who's going to teach you all a few dance moves.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to do something a little bit more gentle than shadow boxing. Probably something you can do in your everyday life out in public and not maybe scare some people. No Rocky Balboa going on. So my name is Ella Kloster. I am currently a new 4th-year medical student over at Des Moines University, out along the way. And I will say, I was supposed to have another partner here today, Margaret. Unfortunately, she had some circumstances come up that kept her from us. So largely what I wanted to talk about and what I wanted to demonstrate today is I've just been volunteering with the Parkinson's disease dance moves class that has been going on in the Des Moines area with our instructor, Talis Strub. Now, I heard about this class back when I was a 1st-year medical student. It popped up on my email. Does anybody want to volunteer for a dance class? And largely, I said yes because that sounded like a lot of fun. I'd never danced before. And trust me, when I came to the class, you could tell I'd never danced before. I didn't have any rhythm. I didn't know the steps. And I think the special part about that is that when we all came together, the volunteers, the Parkinson's participants, everyone, the grounding factor was that we all had no idea what we were doing from any level of it. So largely, what I took away from the class and what has been great over the past few years is just seeing the difference in all of the dance partners I've had. Some of them are here in the room today. I was very pleasantly surprised by that. So I think the special thing about the dance class that we have is seeing the improvement, I think, in symptoms week by week, class by class, that some of the participants have. I think the big thing about dance as an exercise, along with other exercises like Tai Chi, is that it allows you to engage in an exercise that kind of has a balance and flow to it, just like shadow boxing as well. And I think a good thing about it, but the extra part, is you have the music there to kind of flow you through that balance and that cadence. And it kind of allows you to maybe get out of the headspace more and focus on those aspects of dance rather than maybe if you're having a worse day with your tremor or your balance. Additionally, I think the special part about the dance class is there is a huge social aspect to it. I think that we all have been in like exercise classes where we are surrounded by people, but in ballroom dance, the large aspect of that is that you are actively engaging with a partner and you are actively engaging in kind of that step flow with them. And you are kind of like relying on them to give you that feedback of, I'm gonna move forward, you move backward, let's move this way, let's move that way. And so I think one of the things I noticed in myself as well is the increase in confidence that you get interacting and the socialization that comes with the dance class as well. Like I said, I'm only a volunteer. Our fearless leader, Talis, she owns Des Moines Ballroom down in Des Moines proper near the Sherman Hill area. She's been doing this class for years. So she's actually a graduate of the University of Iowa. Sorry about that. And one of her majors was in ballroom dance. That's her discipline. She is a dancer. Her father also had Parkinson's disease. And so what she did in one of her senior years, or her graduate years there, was she got a thesis started to kind of engage in the study between ballroom dance and the correlation with therapy for Parkinson's disease patients. And she took this all the way along to ballroom, Des Moines Ballroom down there. So I'm going to help demonstrate some stuff today. If you guys decide to come to the class, it usually runs every 12 weeks in the fall and then 12 weeks in the spring. You can bring anybody you want. There are volunteers from Des Moines University who help and provide partners if others do not, but there are tons of people who come with their own partners, spouses, whomever they want to bring and engage in these dance lessons. And the best part about it is they've come back and they've said, I've used this at the wedding I went to the other week, or I was just in my kitchen and I was just dancing along to the music that you suggested while I was making dinner. So not that you can't engage in shadow boxing in your everyday life and like while you're cooking, but it might be a little bit more of a pleasant experience while you're doing that. So what I was going to do today, I'm going to take you through one of our basic box steps, as we call it. It's the first step that we usually learn at any dance class when we're starting. At least this is what Talis starts out with. We call it the box step, but it's usually used in a dance called the rumba. I know, sounds exciting. But first, I think I wanted to, if you would like to get up, if you would like to do this on your own or find a partner, somebody to maybe engage with, just kind of the basic tenets of where we start with the kind of partner relationship that's special to dance. And I was going to ask Dennis, since my partner is not here with me today, to come up and help me, because Dennis has been one of my many dance partners at Ballroom. And I will try to project as well as you have. So, the largest thing about dance is the partner-to-partner connection. So the first thing we start off with is different handholds. Now, you can have this kind of two-hand handhold right there. The more advanced we kind of get is that closed handhold that you see that's very common in like ballroom dance and the competitions you see. But right now what I want everyone to engage with is we're going to start by placing our hands together just like this. Luckily, we're all warmed up. If anybody just wants to engage with anybody. And what Dennis and I are going to do is we're kind of going to shift a little bit back and forth. In dance, there's a leader and a follower. And it's all kind of, you gauge their like movements based on the feel you have between them. So if you can kind of learn to lean into each other and know what the other person is doing just kind of by the movements of their body, that's great. Now, kind of moving forward with the rumba, the box step. Like I said, there was a lead and a follow in each dance step. Leaders lead with the left. So if you are a leader in a dance step, you are always going to start with your left foot. Dennis has been my leader the past few times we've been in class, so he will always lead with the left. What that's going to look like with the box step is we're going to kind of go on this flow. So it's slow, quick, quick, and then back, slow, quick, quick, and then slow. And you finish that box. And if anybody wants to come forward and see my feet, I know I'm not like in the center of the room. So, again. So if I was leading, I'm going to step forward and go slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. All right. Now, if I am your follower, if I am the follower, I'm going to be actually stepping back with my right. Everything he does will be mirrored by me. So, back with my right, I go slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. All right. All right. And if I have Dennis here, what this is going to kind of look like that first time that we do it, I'm going to be following. He will be leading. All right. Ready? Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. All right. I think I'm going to let everybody kind of practice that a few times. I'll walk around the room before we start with music, because I know it's a little hard with the chairs in the way and not everybody can see my feet and everything. So, or we can dance to cell phone music. That'd be great. Okay. Slow, quick, quick. You guys have already done this before, haven't you? I know. Quick, quick, slow. Yeah. I'm just going to step between you guys. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, it's so hard. I'm used to being in a ballroom. So for the leader part, you're always going to start with your left. So we just go slow, and then quick, quick, and then back with your right, slow, quick, quick.
Move that foot
Yeah.
there.
And then slow. And then you just start it all over again.
Okay.
And you do the apples.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. All right. Yep. So if you guys are leading, you go slow, quick, quick, slow,
You go back with
quick.
your right foot.
Mm-hmm. All in a box. No crossover, so that's the best part about it, because if it were a crossover, I'd probably fall down. So I was a swimmer in college. I didn't have this land coordination balance. You're better than me, yeah.
You have to swim.
Uh-huh. I know. So, all right. Any questions about it? Anything? So you can choose whatever you want, leader or follower. You guys kind of have it down. So slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, and then you just keep going. All right. All right. Yeah, we can switch partners all along. So I was just gonna play a basic rumba song or a rumba beat song, and you can I'll try to help cut out the beats and everything. And then we can just try and practice on that, because it gets a little bit easier if you have something to follow along to, like the music. So.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Woo. Just feels like old times, Dennis. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Would you like to try it all, or are you?
No, I couldn't dance before Parkinson's.
Okay. Do you want to try with me?
I'll start.
All right.
Start again.
Yeah, with your left foot forward. So, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Yeah.
Wait. Just stare at your feet.
That's usually what happens the first time. We try to get rid of that by the second, but oh, see?
Good luck.
And now you can be on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my God. My wife would be delighted. We took ballroom dancing classes. I felt so bad for her. I just couldn't progress.
See, the ones with Talus are super fun because we add in, this is just the simplest dance, but we add in like modifications and everything.
Oh, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
If I could have the courage to do this, it's just a wonderful thing.
It's totally true though. A lot of us that come, we have no clue what we're doing. I was a swimmer in college, so
Yeah.
I have no hand-eye coordination, nothing, none of that.
And you're a student at DMU?
Yes, I am.
Beautiful school there, by the way.
Yeah, I like the new campus. I have to leave in like a year, but that's unfortunate.
You did get a couple years in.
I
You have
did.
a great leader,
I know.
Dr. Franklin is.
No, she's been doing good.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. All right. I know this was not maybe the most ideal setting because usually we would be in a nice ballroom. I'm in the middle of the room. Everyone can see my feet easily. But we make do with what we have. So we do dances like that. We usually start with the rumba is what she usually goes with. And we do tons of different dances. So we've done the foxtrot, different types of waltzes. We do the tango, the swing. We even one year did the polka for Oktoberfest, so that was a lot of fun. That was at the request of Craig. So again, like I said, we do this every year. I think what's great about it is you can come, feel secure in an environment where everybody is kind of a little bit on the same playing ground as you. Nobody knows how to dance. We're all just kind of taking it in as we go. And then again, if you ever get interested, we also have open dance sessions on Friday nights at the ballroom area, which Dennis has participated in before, and he says it's a great time. You can just kind of come and free dance. So I highly encourage anybody to come and sign up for it. Talus is an amazing teacher, better than I can ever be, just with a few years of experience doing the class. She's very caring and kind, and she knows how to break down complex steps very simply, which I don't know how she does it, but she does. Anyways, we will be starting again in, I would say, probably August or September. We go for 12 weeks at a time. It is no problem at all if anybody needs to miss a session for whatever reason that comes up. So, yeah. It's a great class, yeah. Dennis, do you want to say anything too? Because you've been doing it. Oh yes, I'm so sorry. It is free, completely free. You get free ballroom dance lessons. And so, yeah.
Where is it located?
It's located at the Des Moines Ballroom down in Des Moines proper. So it's near like the Hoyt Sherman place and down by Methodist is where that is. If anybody, yeah, by Gateway Market. So, yeah. So we can there is a tab on the Des Moines Ballroom website. It specifically says PD Dance Moves, and it will have the number to contact and a call. Susan Callison also is very involved in that. If anybody has met Susan, she has information as well in regards to when the classes might be starting. So if you ever wanted to shoot her an email, she has all of kind of the information as soon as we have it from Talus in regards to the schedule.
It's also on the APDA website. Sorry, it's on the APDA website. So if you're already getting email blasts from the APDA, they will tell you when the next class
Yeah.
several weeks or a month ahead of time. So if you're not on
Ooh,
the
there we go.
website, sign up for it so then you'll get the information about classes.
Yeah. So this is the Des Moines Ballroom website. So they have the tab, the PD moves, a little bit of a spiel, and then the Learn More tab, which includes like contact information, I believe, kind of a little bit more of what the schedule will possibly look like. She does update this for when it starts to happen, because sometimes it'll start maybe a few weeks sooner or later. And so you can contact her, the APDA website, Susan Callison. They're all have been like very involved with this program for years. And then, yeah, unfortunately, I won't be back next year. I have to go traveling for other things, but I highly encourage anybody to show up. It's been one of the most fun parts of my medical school experience. So,
Another hand for Ella.